Dubrovnik. 3 million tourists a year walk through those city walls. Most of them leave having wasted between $150 and $400 they never needed to spend. I grew up near this coast. I know what locals pay. I know what tourists pay. And in most cases, the difference will shock you. In the next 13 minutes, the real daily cost of Dubrovnik in 2026, the 5 spots genuinely worth your time, and the 10 traps this city has been running on tourists for years. If you are planning a trip here, this video will save you more money than any other guide on YouTube. Let's start. Before we tell you where to go, you need to know what this city actually costs. Because every travel blog tells you Dubrovnik is expensive, but manageable. Here is what that actually means in numbers. A standard tourist in Dubrovnik 2026 spends accommodation inside or near the old city, $130 to $180 per night. 3 meals at tourist restaurants, $65 to $90 per day. Transport by taxi or tourist bus, $20 to $35 per day. Activities, city wall tickets, cable car, boat tours, $60 to $90 per day. Total, between $275 and $395 per day. A smart traveler stays in La Pod or Ploch, $55 to $80 per night, 10 minutes by bus from the old city. Eats at local kanabas and bakeries, $18 to $28 per day. Uses the public Libertas bus, $2 per ride. Books activities directly, skips the ones that aren't worth it, $15 to $30 per day. Total, $90 to $140 per day. That is $150 to $255 saved every single day. On a 5-day trip, up to $1,275 back in your pocket for the same Dubrovnik. That number, $1,275, is why you are watching this video. Now, let's show you how. Dubrovnik is genuinely one of the most beautiful places on Earth. We are not going to tell you to skip it. We are going to tell you how to do it right. These are the 5 spots worth your time, with what they actually cost and how to avoid the tourist version of each one. The city walls are unmissable. They are the reason Dubrovnik exists as a destination. Ticket price, $35 per person. That is non-negotiable and worth every cent. But here is what tourists do wrong. They walk the walls at noon in 35-degree heat, surrounded by 2,000 other people. Walk the walls when they open, 8 a.m. The light is better, the crowds don't exist yet, and the experience is completely different. Same 35s. Completely different memory. Buja Bar is carved into the cliff on the outside of the city walls, overlooking the open Adriatic. It is one of the most beautiful places you will ever sit with a drink. A beer here costs $6 to $8. That is tourist priced, but the view earns it. What tourists do wrong, they go at sunset, wait 40 minutes for a seat, and spend $12 on a cocktail they didn't need. Go mid-afternoon. Bring cash, card sometimes fails. Order 1 beer, sit for an hour. Cost, $6 to $8 well spent. A 15-minute ferry from the old city port. Protected nature reserve, botanical garden, peacocks, a salt lake, and a rocky beach with clean Adriatic water. Ferry ticket, the only way to get there. $21 return, and that includes entry to the island. Tourist mistake, skipping it because they've spent all their budget on overpriced restaurants. This is one of the few things in Dubrovnik where the tourist price is actually fair. Stradun, the main limestone street of the old city, is photographed by 3 million tourists a year. At 10 a.m. it is a crowd of selfie sticks and tour group umbrellas. At 7 a.m. it is empty, golden, and yours. No ticket required, no tour guide required. Just walk it before the crowds arrive. The difference between these 2 versions of the same street is 1 hour of your morning. Lovrijenac, the fortress outside the western walls, is where Game of Thrones was filmed. Most tourists visit as part of a tour package, $45 to $65. The standalone entry ticket at the gate, $15. Same fortress, same Adriatic view, same filming location, $30 to $50 saved by skipping the experience package and just buying the ticket yourself. Now the part that will change how you travel to Dubrovnik. These traps have been running for years. The city knows about them. The tourist industry benefits from them. Nobody warns you before you arrive. We are warning you now. Hotels inside or directly adjacent to the old city charge a 40 to 70% premium, purely for the address. Lapad neighborhood, 15 minutes by bus, $55 to $80 per night. Old City Hotel, same star rating, $130 to $180 per night. The bus ticket costs $2. You are paying $80 extra per night to not spend $2 on a bus. On 5 nights, that is $400 saved just by staying in Lapad. Any restaurant with outdoor seating on or directly visible from Stradan is charging tourist prices. Grilled fish, $26 to $35. Mixed seafood plate, $40 to $55. Walk 1 street into the Old City interior, any direction, and the same dish drops to $14 to $22. The rule, if you can see Stradan from your table, you are paying a Stradan tax. Sea kayaking tours around the city walls are sold at every corner of the Old City. Package tour with a guide, $65 to $85 per person. The same kayak, rented directly from a local operator at Bonjay Beach or Pile Gate. $25 to $35 per person for the same route. Ask around before you book anything from a street salesperson. The Dubrovnik cable car to Mount Sirge is genuinely worth it. The view is extraordinary. Ticket, $33 return. The trap is not the price, the trap is the timing. Most tourists go mid-afternoon, 20-minute queue, midday haze, average photos. Go at sunset. Book the last or second to last departure online. The light is perfect. The views are dramatic. Same $33, a completely different experience. Restaurants near the Old Port advertise fresh Adriatic fish, with photos of whole fish on ice. Many of those fish were not caught today, and some were not caught in the Adriatic. The tell? A whole fish priced by weight at the menu, with no weight range given, is a blank check. Your 18 fish can arrive as a $35 bill. Always ask for the price before it is cooked. Always. Dayboat tours from the Old City Port, Elefiti Islands, Blue Cave, are sold by agencies at $60 to $90 per person. Book directly with local boat operators from the Gruj Harbor, not the Old City Port. The same islands, the same sea, for $35 to $50 per person. The Old City Port adds a 30 to 50% tourism premium just for the departure location. The City Walls ticket costs $35. Some agencies sell combined packages, City Walls plus a guided walking tour plus a welcome drink for $75 to $95. The guided walking tour adds no information that a good YouTube video and a free audio guide app cannot give you. The welcome drink costs $6 retail. You are paying $40 to $60 for a $6 drink and information that is free. The Dubrovnik card is sold as the Smart Traveler solution. Unlimited buses, city wall entry, cable car, and museum entries for $50 per day or $75 for 3 days. Do the math before you buy it. If you are only visiting the walls, $35 standalone, cable car, $33 standalone. Total, $68 for 2 activities. The Dubrovnik card covers both for $50. That works, but if you are not using the cable car, the card costs you more. Calculate your actual itinerary before buying. Croatia uses the euro since 2023. The currency exchange kiosks on and around Stradan still exist, but now they target tourists carrying non-euro currencies. The rate they offer, 8 to 15% worse than the real exchange rate. Use a Revolut or Wise card for all purchases. Withdraw from official bank ATMs, Erste Bank or OTP Bank. Never exchange cash from a kiosk on a tourist street. This one is new, and it is catching tourists completely off guard. Since 2025, Dubrovnik enforces a strict regulation on wheeled suitcases inside the Old City. The noise of wheeled luggage on limestone is prohibited in certain zones and at certain hours. The fine, $265. Take your luggage to your accommodation by taxi or transfer before entering the Old City on foot, or use a soft bag inside the walls. This is not a joke. The fines are being enforced. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this list. Stay in Lapad or Ploch. Not inside the old city. Save 80 night. Walk city walls at 8 a.m. Same ticket, empty walls, golden light. Use the Libertas public bus, $2 per ride, connects everything. Eat one street back from Straten, same fish, $10 cheaper per dish. Book Lovrijenac ferry and Lovrijenac directly. Skip tour packages. Cable car at sunset. Book the last departure online in advance. Kayak. Rent directly at Banje Beach, not from Old City agencies. Boat tours. Depart from Bruges Harbor, not Old City Port. Card, Revolut or Wise. Real exchange rate, 0 fees. Suitcase. Use a soft bag inside the Old City. Avoid the $2.65 fine. That list just saved you between $500 and $1,000 on a 5-day trip. Print it. Save this video. Send it to whoever's coming with you. Every European city runs its own version of these traps. Budapest, Rome, Barcelona, Prague, Amsterdam. I've gone through all of them, and the pattern is always the same. Tourists overpay. Locals don't. Every week I expose a new city. If you want to travel smarter, not cheaper, smarter, subscribe. Next week's city is one I've saved for last, because it is the most aggressive tourist pricing I have ever seen in Europe. It makes Dubrovnik look reasonable. If you are planning a trip anywhere in Europe in 2026, you do not want to miss that video.